Okay, so here is the anonymous refuge. 12 steps. We admitted we were powerless over abuse, that our lives had become unmanageable. 2. Came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. 3. Made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him. 4. Made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. 5. Admit to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. 6. Were entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. 7. Humbly asked Him to remove our shortcomings. 8. Made a list of all persons we had harmed while being abused and became willing to make amends to them all. Number 9. Made a direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. 10. Continue to take personal inventory and were wrong, promptly admitted it. Number 11. Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him, praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. 12. Having had a spiritual awakening as the result of these steps, we try to carry this message to others and to practice these principles in all of our affairs. So, before I go into the 12 traditions, I just wanted to highlight the 2 steps that will really, I don't know how to explain it, but let's just do it for now. So we're looking at step 1 and step 6. Step 1. We admitted we were powerless over abuse, that our lives had become unmanageable. So basically, my fucking life sucks. Oh my god. It just like literally broke. Jesus God. That's fantastic. So strange. It's making this a little bit difficult. Okay, but like, I don't even know how to make this like possible. So I'm just gonna try right here because like, I just, I'm not sure if this is repairable right now. I'm sure it is, but it's just like, it's gonna take me a minute. Okay, so here's a video. Here's me. Oh, well, yeah, I just need to put on some clothes. I'm being a slut. Put on your clothes. Sorry. Okay, well. Let's talk about traditions. But first, do you do don't, oh my god, I thought maybe you did. Shit. This outfit, it shows me. Oh, sorry about that. I'm having difficulty everything. So I put them all together. Anonymous Refuge. Here are the 12 traditions of Anonymous Refuge. Number 1, our common welfare should come first. Personal progress for the greatest number depends upon unity. 2, for our group purpose, there is but one authority, a loving God, as he may express himself in our group conscience. Our leaders are but trusted servants, they do not govern. The relatives of abusers. This is the third tradition. Are you on? Okay, so number tradition. Tradition 3. The relatives of abusers, when gathered together for mutual aid, may call themselves members. The only requirement for membership is that there be a problem of abuse in a relative or a friend. Number 4. Each group should be autonomous, except in matters affecting other groups, or Anonymous Refuge as a whole. Tradition 5. Each Anonymous Refuge group has but one purpose: to help families of abusers. We do this by practicing 12 steps of Anonymous Refuge, by encouraging and understanding our abusive relatives, and by welcoming and giving comfort to families of abusers. Number 6, Tradition 6. Our Anonymous Refuge groups ought never endorse, finance, or lend our name to any outside enterprise, lest problems of money, property, and prestige divert us from our primary spiritual aim. Number 7, Tradition 7. Every group ought to be fully supporting declining outside contributions. Tradition 8. Anonymous Refuge 12-step should remain forever non-professional, but our service centers may employ special workers. Number 9. Our groups as such ought never be organized, but we may create service boards or committees directly responsible to those they serve. Tradition 10. The Anonymous Refuge group has no opinion on outside issues, like our name should never be drawn into public controversy. Oh shit. This is going to be a controversy. Tradition 11. Our public relations policy is based on attraction rather than promotion. We need to always maintain personal anonymity at the level of press, radio, and films. Yeah, this is going to be hard to do. All right, tradition 12. anonymity is the spiritual foundation of all our traditions, ever reminding us to place principles above personalities. So, 12 steps, 12 traditions, anonymous refuge. I'm on step 6 today. We're entirely ready to have God remove these defects of character. Well, I guess I could write them down again and just get ready for God to take them, you know. So there's a few of them. Who was it? It was like, okay, look, the pharmacy one is hard, but I'm gonna do it. I keep saying that, but it's like the time is now. But I don't know. Let's see. Pharmacy 1 and 2. April. Doing a pharmacy property manager. Protected services. Adult protect. That's going on. Oh my God, like literally what I just read, from what I just read yesterday, like this stuff is like, yeah, but like there was so much more in that book that like I wanted to put more in, but it's just like at request right now because like so many different people have asked for like different aspects or like different dynamics in this case. And so because I had like family members that are contributing today, even though they denied wanting to be identified, which is like obviously they're going to regret that. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? But like, I still have to try to avoid that like kind of mental rational that says like do nothing. You know what I mean? I have to. It's hard, like you know, when everybody's like doesn't believe you or believe in you or whatever. But it's just like you just have to, if you know something's true and you know you're innocent, you just have to keep fighting for yourself until they see it too. Anyway, so this is brings me to my family, which is like, I mean, this is a whole family, like the people I grew up with, sister, brother, mom, dad, like this was like my day one family. And it was definitely weird. I don't know, I just feel like growing up there, it's like everything was old, and like it looked like, I remember like the ceiling just felt like it was like right above me. I don't know how to explain it. It's not claustrophobic, but it's like you just like have such a limited like point of view. You're just like, if like your parents are coming in to hit you, like they like, that's like all they know because they were born and it just started happening. And like just it like trips me out sometimes, like how people just like can defend it so much but like they know better. So I'm just like, you know, I don't know, but we're here now, so let's be here. So okay, so this was family. I hate this, but if I just don't say anything, I'm just gonna call it family. Family. And that involves how many? 3, I believe. And I think there was like another one. Excuse me, I'm making my appeal. There we go. Appeal to Richmond because like I think I might be making that right now, actually. I'm just gonna put like a little arrow and then like a little star and then like maybe another little star. And yeah, so that's real cute. So then this was pharmacy. So these are all the people that I would be giving to God, actually. We're entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. And before this, basically, I was saying that step 5 is about admitting to ourselves, God, and to another person the nature of our wrongs. And each one of these people, like, has or will see such a vulnerable side to me, because like there were things that I was just like, I need to like make you aware of something that's like not easy to talk about, and it's just like really really hard. But in the next one, it's like I get like I'm bad at this, or I'm like, I'm good at some stuff, but maybe I'm not like the best at this current thing called like communicating, maybe, or maybe I'm the best person communicating. I would argue that one. But anyway, but we're talking about like other defects, like telling people that like you have a problematic situation going on that you might want to or need to involve them in is so not cute. But it's something that I just feel like if I don't ask, then they'll never know, and it'll just like, it'll worthwhile. I think like just to have it like, um, let me see if I'm gonna see property manager. 3 people. Then that CBS appeal. So basically, what I'm making myself is like some tea, because this is about to be hella boring. So basically, all of these places, the pharmacies, the doctor, the property manager, the adult protective services, the testimonies from the family, the appeal to Richmond, as well as the appeal to the county, and the doctor. So kind of talks about, hello, did you want to be a doctor? Okay, so I think this was all the people that I shared these defects of character with or about. And okay, sorry, but it's just like my tongue hurts. I don't know. It's like it's so weird because it's on my nose, but it feels like it's also on my tongue, and it hurts. It looked like I'm drinking like, I don't know, like radioactive stuff. It doesn't make my eyes bright. So right now I'm gonna add like a couple things to Facebook Marketplace, and so I'm gonna get into that workflow. I'm just gonna add to this list like as the day goes on. Like if I think of somebody that's like I admitted some defects to them and I need to just let it go. You know what I mean? And not like let it go like like that, but just like let it go like, like stop constantly feeling like you didn't do enough like to a situation, and just like keep making the situation worse and picking at it and stuff. And so basically it was just like incredibly unfortunate, that that was like a situation, but it's also like something that I don't have to like blame myself for every day. And like it keeps me sick, like mentally, like mental health wise. I would feel sick spiritually, and so letting go of some of this, it's like really heavy, you know what I mean? So the projectile thing, that's not a coincidence, but like honestly, that's not even all of it. And I've been embarrassed to say this because it was so bad, and I don't know if it's going to do that to me again. But I still have to write some roasts about some things that were just way too funny. Like, so like what? You know what I'm saying? I think I got all of it though. I'm pretty sure this list is it. It's just like let it's saying like this stuff. I can't just stay ashamed of it. Like it has to transform and evolve. And what's the word? Uh, so it has to kind of uh, and so that's what you gotta do. So I'm gonna just kind of like meditate on this, and like I'm gonna like literally I'm gonna add to it if I think of anything. But if I don't think of anything by like 4 or 5, maybe like 4:20. Like if I can't think of anything, I'll just go ahead and like start writing the actual like things that they were involved with, not involved with, or requested involvement with, which I am just going to have to give it to God and just like literally just pray about it. And so it's 1 week. These steps are really hard, but like it's for the whole week, and today's just day one for step 6. So I don't really know, it's getting kind of intense, but I have goals, and I'm trying to reach them, and people just blocking my blessing is just like not okay, and trying to say that like I believe they were called passive aggressive and narcissistic. What is happening? Okay, I'm going to draw on this. A squiggle. Okay, so this is my 6th step. And basically, with my 6th step, I am going to write it down in bold letters so that I stay focused. We're entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. Step 6. We're entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. And so, yeah, it was hard. Oh my God. I barely even made it past step 3, but this time I'm on step 6, so I feel really like challenged, which is how I remember being. So I'm just like, what in the world is this journey? It's kind of like actually pretty spiritual, I guess. Like, it's just like, whoa. I'm like getting sick, vomiting, and like, what is this? I've been sober, clean, but like this spiritual stuff is like real, I guess. I don't know. It's just crazy. But hey, me even seeing things that way when I should just be like, like that's one of my defects, and that's like something that I feel like I had to, what was the 5? Admit, yeah, just admit to another person. This is like what's going on, and like it involves me bringing a problem that didn't exist into you know what I mean? So then I can't stop seeing it that way, and then we're just like kind of like at a point where it is 2015, and I gotta start a new video. Oh, yeah. You were going really tall for a minute. I can't, it's kind of sad. So I'm nervous because of my hair. I was like planning to get these like clippers because they had a guard, but the guard was like still half of what I was looking for. But I was just gonna buy it because at the time it was like a while ago. So I was like, well, my hair will grow out pretty cute. So if I just like get it all even and stuff, and then like I don't know, I'm trying to like save money and stuff. So like I didn't really go. Wait, you saw it, yeah. In the since I didn't really go to Walmart in my last video, and I didn't schedule one until Friday, I am pretty much calling the doctor. Calling it. That would make sense. There we go. Okay. It was a trip. I mean, I felt like really embarrassed. Like I was just like with my fit stuff. I just feel like if I haven't talked about it much, I just yeah, I feel vulnerable. Like, and it's just like at like this point where like I'm just like if I have to feel vulnerable, I have to feel vulnerable. Like I'm not a bad person. Well, to be honest, I'm probably just entirely ready to let God decide if I'm a good person or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like I do what I think is like what some people might call defects of character. But like this is like this is like where I like might have like made the team. Just like a little bit like whoa, because they're kind of intense. And I don't really know how to explain them, to be honest. But I just like say what other people have said before. Like, I believe they were called downplaying a frontal strangulation. How can like that happen? And so that's also something that I do have a really bad habit of being on my soapbox about that. And but anyway, I know I'm not a bad person, but technically this is like a really dangerous type of field, domestic violence. Like all of those websites like lock you out if you like are inactive because like people die like trying to leave abusive relationships and people die trying to make organizations that fight domestic violence. It's just like a really brutal world that I feel like a lot of the people I currently know just kind of like downplay it. But I'm like, no, that's like we're talking about people that like kill each other. Like that's gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? That cannot be something that we just say, okay. You know what I mean? But more than that, these are so dark. I don't know anybody with eyes that dark. Like so dark. So yeah, I just feel a lot of shame. So much shame like in like being yourself sometimes. Like that's so bad. But like I mean I don't know. Everyone can just like kind of skate by life without ever really taking a look at themselves. So I am taking a look at myself. And I do think that this shampoo that I did a commercial for is making my hair look different than the other shampoo. It's kind of like doing the shiny thing that like whoa, and I don't think I could use this product by itself. I would have to have like some sort of like counterbalance because don't I mean I feel like it's gonna get to the point where your hair just looks wet, dude. Like nobody has the money or time to make that look good right now. So trust me. Just do okay. Well, it's been about 7 days and I already can like see a difference in how my skin is reacting to just like a regular sleep schedule and like what I'm saying and all like the healthy stuff, drinking water and like making sure your place is clean and just like just like cleaning up, making sure that your side of the street is clean, but just like legitimately. So many people are just it's like kind of sketchy. Maybe this is gonna give me magic powers. Oh my god. God. Dude. Maybe a quality apartment, or at least uh, okay. So that's one that was important, but is it more important than everything else? Okay, recording live. Okay, so in my sixth step, and I added the previous application that I sent in to a wait list at an apartment nearby, which is out of this county. Like, all right, well, let's practice. Here we go. You're going to go to YouTube. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. Going to want to gotta know you, gotta know you. Want to, yeah. Sorry, I so you cannot even try. So basically, I have to watch my own video of, oh no, not my history. Basically, roasting these people and just like, it's getting real cute and stuff, but it's just like, come on. So we gotta switch new. We gotta go to the channel. Go to the channel. Where do we go to the channel? Damn it, where do you go to the channel? Be channel. Okay, yeah. So, okay, these are private. Did I upload them on? I should have uploaded them on this account. Wait, maybe it's in the shorts. Oh, there she is. Dun dun. She got killed. God, they hated her. I don't like having all this stuff on my face. Fuck you. Goodness. Okay, here.
God forbid I sweat. God forbid I sweat or something. God forbid I sweat. Because God forbid I sweat or something. God forbid I sweat. So basically, I'm about to work on something really, really difficult, which is basically I am. Well, it's Sunday, and by Sunday I wanted to kind of be done with my fifth step, and I was worried that I might have to extend it, but I'm not going to, but I thought I might have to. So right now it is going into my sixth step, which is like halfway, and I'm going to start my channel at step one. I think having like, what, 6 weeks, apart, I think it's going to be kind of necessary, and maybe even over time after seeing how some things we have to work out with, like just being new, and the space is already pretty saturated. I would never. Okay, so hello. Where I don't even know. It looks like a school or something. It's very now. So that's something really hard. Basically, I have to go back and take people's statements, since all of them told me no to actually making their claims and making their opinions clear in a custody case, who they think was doing their parenting job. I have to just take these statements myself and somehow like get them to understand that they are not involved because they're mad at me because I left them with her. That's I'm not even hate her. You're gonna see. Okay, you're right now. It's not even like going through. I have to do this. Ooh, it tastes yucky in here. Ooh, it tastes like pine needles, but you just ate them. I don't know. Is it gonna snow this year? I hope so. Right now, it's really hard to tell. So right now, I'm going to do my called, and I'm going to do it right now. Okay, see you next week. I just wanna clean my face. my siblings have veterinarians. They make these vicious and insane claims about our mothers, and they think that they can just walk away. They bring out the worst in me, and I just hate it. I'm ready to be done with them. If you're watching this, first of all, if you're watching this, you're required to be a doctor. Unless you're me out there in the future watching this. So either way, if you're watching this, just know that I am currently having a few delusions and even some audible hallucinations since I woke up today. So it's not going well, but I need to keep going. We're connected, not attached. So that's why I'm going to take words that were really shameful and mean into something that's going to make all of us better. Let me just start this reading with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I'm going through all the messages and emails to find basically things that totally roast my mom and CPS. Like what other people said, like happens, like when they interact with them, and like that is not okay. So like, I'm not talking about it. I'm scared. I'm scared of the dentist. I don't want to do this. I have to do this. And break my phone. I just wanna see my babies. My siblings have veterinarians. I think my friend's mom is a mechanic, and I've been like, why don't I just ask her to help with stuff? She sees people in cars every day. Be right back, right over there. I think my friend's mom is a mechanic, and I've been like, why don't I just ask her to help with stuff? I saw this, and I was just like, no way. No way. Okay, so there was gummies, and I saw, and I was like, no way, they did not, I think they did. They made spicy gummies with Skittles. Okay, I'm so confused by this product, but like, what is this? This is gonna be the first time, honestly, that I eat a spicy gummy. This is insane. Oh my god. It is called literally Skittles Gummies, and obviously, hi, welcome, she's new here. So, sweet, meat spicy, and Skittles Gummies Fuego. They are number 2 on the Fuego spice meter. Okay, the serving size is 12 pieces, 100 calories, and let's look at that sugar. Guys, not even good. 21 total sugars. Carbohydrates, I'm not seeing information on that. I'm guessing it's just that like kind of. Oh, okay, so yeah, it's pretty much sugar, all of it. There's 24 grams of total carbohydrates with 21, but 24 carbohydrates being sugar. Let's read the flavors that they got. Okay, they got lemon, spicy, remember there's spicy lemon, spicy watermelon, spicy strawberry, spicy mango, and spicy raspberry. Did you even know that if you put these together, this is reminding me of like maybe because they look like fruits. And like imagine like that would be a pretty dope sounding. Okay. So we need to buy each one on this list. Lemon, watermelon, strawberries, mangoes, and raspberries. It's not how I'm going to choose my fruit from now on. I'm going to buy actually lemons. There's a lemons. This week, there's a watermelon fish. There's a watermelon. They're having watermelon water. Watermelon water. Mango and raspberry for what? Ice cream for dessert. And yeah, so comment, comment, subscribe. See you soon. Comment, like, subscribe. Bye. I saw this and I was like, no way. No way. So Cyril was dummy, and I saw, and I was like, no way, they did not, they made spicy gummies with Skittles. Okay, I am so confused by this product. Like, what is this? This is going to be the first time, honestly, that I ate a spicy gummy. This is insane. Oh my god. It is called literally Skittles Gummies, and obviously, hi, welcome, she's new here. So, sweet meets spicy in Skittles Gummies Fuego. They are number 2 on the Fuego Spice meter. Okay, a serving size is 12 pieces, 100 calories, and with so good. But I wasn't gonna. So let's go, guys, and just read anything that may be a roast. Okay. thinks she might have witnessed her stepfather on the toilet with lights off, and Isabella came out of the bathroom. She's not wanting to make assumptions, but she is very scared and nervous about what, quote, might have happened. Told him that he needs to not be in front of Isabella taking his pants off in front of her. So now both she and her mother have confronted. After she talked to him about going into the bathroom with Isabella, everything is different. He's acting strangely. He has been spending a lot of time outside, and we talked about the need to put Isabella first. She wanted her daughter to find alternative housing after she had her sent to the hospital. So let's go ahead and just read anything that may be a roast. Okay. Thinks she might have witnessed her stepfather on the toilet with lights off, and Isabella came out of the bathroom. She's not wanting to make assumptions, but she is very scared and nervous about what, quote, might have happened. Told him that he needs to not be in front of Isabella taking his pants off in front of her. So now both she and her mother have confronted. After she talked to him about going into the bathroom with Isabella, everything is different. He's acting strangely. He has been spending a lot of time outside, and we talked about the need to put Isabella first. She wanted her daughter